Ladies and gentlemen, around the world society, brothers and sisters, society you are the two people only. Society they are the women and the men. Men only they are not society. And the women only they are not society. Meaning, when they are a woman only, they're not going to have a baby. When they leave the woman only, they're not going to be a woman, they're not going to have a baby. And when they leave the men only, they don't have a woman, they're not going to be women. They're not going to be society. Meaning they're not going to make a baby to be men again. Now you have to know language they give you information. Minister Treasurer, how he talking front of the TV. He say is I don't want to give you freedom. When he give you freedom, you society they make a baby. Meaning women to be alone, na men to be alone, not to close each other. When he give them freedom, they close each other, they have a baby. Meaning to live, we were not community. You are not close each other to be community. Now, brothers and sisters, first you have to cleaning envy. In the parliament, this is the envy. How he talking, he was the use envy. And first, second, you cleaning. Jiggers he put you in brain. First cleaning jiggers in the brain. To think we can close each other, to show him how he use envy in the government to destroy our society, to bring them distress, to bring them violence. Now, we have to be together. Him to surrender in the government. We will not vote them. We will not vote them to go to against society because they're not allowed to have a baby. We vote them to go to protect society to have a baby. And to protect society to think they can make school, baby to go to study there. And to think they can make hospital, children when they're sick to go there to get medicine. Now this is my question, why he make a school? Why he make a hospital for children? Meaning he make this society for children, he's the children only. And his school, he makes school, he's the children only. He's not thinking about your society to close each other to have a baby. And these two women you see them on TV, and the lotto, you can understand the lotto. Name I'm talking this, I listen only. One woman, she say, she have experienced sex harassment, and she's a member of the parliament and she's a minister. She say, when she make hair, she go back in the parliament. They start to say she have good hair. She make a good hair salon. Meaning this with experience sex harassment. And she say, when they want to go to lunch, they call him to have lunch together. Meaning this is the sex harassment. When she meet they sitting each other, they start to talking, they watching him. Meaning this is the sex harassment. Now why we have to left them in the parliament? This is my question. About this, she want to bring violence again, and she support another violence to be there. Meaning she support to put another against another way, to put another rules to attack again. Now this is my question: why we vote her? We vote them to go in parliament. We vote them in the parliament to go not to protect each other violence. This is my question. These rules, how many years they already they have this sex harassment? Again. Now they don't understand the responsibility. We vote them. They don't understand why is a politician. They don't understand politician what is the meaning. Politician to protect human rights. Now they don't have a responsibility to protect human rights. They have a responsibility in the parliament to bring society violence. And it's us we put them there. This is the message to ABC. Those ministers, members of the parliament, they're talking about this. They have to surrender. Message to the prime minister. Those 3 people, they have to surrender. They don't have a responsibility in the parliament to protect them, each other, parliament violence. Someone to say you have good hair, now you're wearing good, now you're wearing bad, your clothes they look bad. This is they are not allowed to be duty. Now they want to make duty society to scale each other. Meaning to support to leisure, society they know how to close each other to make baby. And this is my message. To people they're talking, they're doing them interview. Why I have a responsibility. When they ask you this question, you don't answering them. Say he have how he judge herself. Now me I have how I can judge myself. Now this is my message to them. They know how to make society, another society, to ask them question, why I have a responsibility. And is me, they have to ask me this question. Meaning they ask you society to have violence with you. To want violence with you, now you to revenge you like they revenge me. Now when they ask you, say, I don't know. This question, ask him. Me, I have a responsibility to protect my dream. I have a responsibility to protect my choice. I have a responsibility to protect my human rights. I have a responsibility to protect my body. Pin man is my body to protect these parts. You don't have them, they don't have a responsibility, politician, to protect me these parts. When they have a responsibility, I'm happy. I don't have responsibility to talking. This is my answer. I answering you A, B, C. Those women they ask this question. Don't ask again another society about me. Why you are not contacting me to come to ask me? When you hear they talking, with this man he use big language. Say you have to know them they want to they looking they doing a campaign to want to attack me, to revenge me. Why I'm talking true. Them they don't want me to talking true, meaning they looking to attack me. You have to know this. She ask you question. She's a supporters government. Already to go to ask you this, to do this question interview society. Already they finished to talk with her, doing a campaign to TV to think we can get supporters to attack him. This is the meaning to ask Young why he use big language. They need you to say, this man he use bad language, and tomorrow to hear they put rules to attack me. And they know you are not shame to put rules to come to attack me before when I was talking. When they are talking this language, they put these rules. Already they have to show society we put rules. When you talk this language is illegal. Now me, they know how to attack me with this language already where you was finished talking. This is the rules. They come before I finished talking. You were not here before when there was against people, there was against animals. They said they're going to put rules to charge them case. I asked him how you can put rules today to charge people they did something before. Meaning you want to charge the people they die, they did this, they die. Meaning you want to charge everybody all year the people they were doing this. I asked them this, and they stop it. They stop it to put these rules. Now, whenever you hear me, reporter news, ask you a question about me, you have to know she's not my supporter. And she's not your supporter. She's not your supporter, she's not my supporter. She need you to know you. When she finding you supporting me, now you to start to against you. Now them to start to against you. She spy you. To know you. Look, why am I talking with them? Government is the family. They thinking them herself. They put society inside the house. They stop job people they been in their work. And they think they'll give them money, more money, now before they been they have a job. Now when they give you more money, you thinking to think you are happy. No, they thinking them herself. When they reband this not to give them money, now they reband them herself, not to have money. Now they thinking them to have money. Now you don't have a job, to lose job, they don't have a responsibility. They don't want to have a responsibility to protect you to have a job. Meaning, when they put to give each other money, you they saying you are not allowed to take money. They're not allowed to give you money. You don't have a job. Now you are a pension. Now you been disability pension. Now you been volunteer. Now you think they give you volunteer, you have a responsibility to give you job? No. Now you thinking they'll give you this money? No. Meaning them, they thinking them herself. This is my question. Why is they not thinking those people, they not give them job? They stop job. Why is they thinking to give them money? Why is they not return them to door? No, they can return them herself to door. They can return them, I repeat again, they can return them herself to door. They thinking them herself. When they are know they stop people to be inside. They decide to give them money. They have to give them all society money. Now you, when you not receive this money, since they put society inside the house, they give them each other money. They not give you money. You are a pension. You disability. You people that don't have a job. You volunteer. You are voted. You vote looking where you can put your vote again. Them to vote them herself. Them to vote them herself. I believe this 7.8 million is in Australia. They're not people they work are not this point. Meaning not to give them money, they not give them money all color. Meaning not to give them a job, not to give them all job color. Meaning to looking who they have to give him a job. And now when they give you a job, they attack you, not to give you freedom. You to work at 24 hours, you are never been outside to be happy. With the rules. With the rules. With the rules. To start to watching you, to against you sexy, because they don't want you to make a baby. Why is they no? Because they have to watching you have money, you have a job. You are not to look at Anthony General. You are not to look another the move government they surrender. I repeat again, this case Anthony General, government they have a responsibility. Anthony General now, if he did a criminal, now this time is I don't have responsibility. This day he did this, he was 17 years. He was underage. Woman, she was underage 16 years. Government, they means responsibility to protect women and to protect the men. To take action in this case. To take action in this case. Now, they want to take action in this case. And this mistake, not for Anthony General, not for this woman, is the government to be missing responsibility. Now, they have to give them this woman compensation. Anthony General, you have to be free her job to have her job, to return to have her job, to do her job. Now all the people they have this case, society we have to take action. Government to have responsibility in this case, or government to give them compensation. He missing responsibility. Government him is missing responsibility. I repeat again, those women they have to surrender, they don't have responsibility in parliament to protect them herself and to protect society outside the parliament. And this treasurer, na him he have to surrender. Is I don't understand our responsibility. is I don't want us, our country society to have a baby. Now why he want to vote or society to vote him is I don't want them to make a baby. This is my question. Share my video with the ABC News. Every you hear the women they come in TV, they're talking about sex harassment. Your society you have to watching them. Good to know this is a politician. When you find the politician, don't vote them. And when you find they're not politician, you have to know them politician, they send them to talking this to TV. You have to know these supporters in TV, they support them, na them they looking them to talking in TV, to show they can support to bring society violence, them not to have a baby. Sex harassment, sex trafficker, sex contact, this is all they don't want to change. Treasurer, he told you, they don't want to give you freedom to have a baby. Meaning they don't want to give you freedom, you to be happy, to solve distress, to solve violence. This treasurer, he against everybody. He against him herself. He against police, soldiers, members of the parliament, judges, lawyers, doctors, soldiers, everything. Me, I'm fighting for everybody. I'm fighting for them and them. I'm fighting for Prime Minister to have freedom. Now members of the parliament to have freedom. Now soldiers to have freedom. Not to go in front. To go there they have distress. And already now there they go to fighting there, they get another distress. To single police they can be in the streets, they don't have distress. To single they can protect society, not to cause them, not to cause start to use the wrong out to shoot them. Why they have distress? To send the parliament, those they talking they have distress. Treasurer, he have distress to talking this, not to know our responsibility. Heat is a responsibility, is a distress. Heat, her society is a distress. Heat is a distress. Heat meaning not happy. People is happy, people is happy, he can heat. Is a distress. To single our parliament they can have politicians they no heat. They don't have distress. Share with the Prime Minister Scott Morrison, those two women, na this treasure, they have to surrender. One man he saying people they talking about freedom, they have to go out country. He have to go to front of the society to apologize. Which country he want to go is I don't have distress him or herself. Now which country he want to live is I don't have freedom, I don't have women rights. Already not to, if they vote him to put him in the parliament, is a human rights society to vote him. He have a woman right. He have rights to vote him. When he want to send me where coming back from, I'll go out. Him he have to come to talk with me. Like before he talk with me to come here. Me to come here, he talk with them. We sitting, we talking each other. They bring me here. Now don't say me go back a country. You come sitting with me, I'll go down outside the country. Society share with everybody this message, not message. Share with everybody to fighting each other, to close each other, to move this control slave. They know how to control society slave. Na slave is a better. They know how to corruption our body. They know how to control us her dream. They know how to control us her choice. They know how to control us women pussy and women penny. They know how to have shares there. They are not have factory. If they don't have factory, they make this parts. When they want to have a share, they have to share to plastic they sharing. They make. Okay, bye-bye. ABs, share with your supporters all. You 2 women. I have 2 women supporters, they not support freedom. They not support freedom. Those 2 women, they're doing interview always. They're doing interview about me. Do stop to make society interview about me. I'm here. I'm not outside the country. Contact me. Call me to TV, do me interview. Now you call on my phone, I'll do interview from phone. Don't ask another people to spy another people to want to bring them a problem, to want to know them how they're thinking. I'm responsibility. It's my responsibility to protect my dream. It's my responsibility to protect my choice. It's my responsibility to protect my party's body. It's my responsibility to protect my human rights. Cleaning in brain, jiggers, lazy. To know I have my rights, to protect my rights. When you don't have rights to protect your rights, you don't have responsibility. Me, I have a responsibility. Okay, bye-bye. ABC, is your message. Share with all your politicians. They support sex harassment. They support sex trafficker. How you can charge society sex trafficker? They are how you can charge them sex harassment society? Society, every people he got he crying to TV. I repeat again, he crying sex harassment in TV. Don't say he crying sex harassment. He doing a campaign to continue to put another rules. I need all people, society, they have a sex harassment problem. UABC, Nazemo. Don't call another people. Call all of people, they have a problem sex harassment. Contact them and contact me. I'll come, we'll go together to TV, them they're talking. Now if they're 10 million, they're talking with them, I'll ask them question and them to ask me question. I'll answering them question and then them they have to answering my question. Meaning we want to solve a problem one time, not doing another society interview. Call them, make them appointment. And make with me appointment. I will come, will go front of the society, them to discipline me sex harassment, na me to discipline them they are not sex harassment. Is a missing communication. Bye-bye. Have a good day.